perhaps not at this location, but others, you are actually able to purchase tiles and inscribe them with a special message that's kind of like a temple dedication, which is really cool. I can see here that you can make donations here to the temple, and actually, interestingly enough, the donation boxes here look like they're little piggy banks, and they've actually got a little slit right here. The Bongeunsa temple stay is a program in which you can experience Buddhist tradition through the monastic daily life and purify your mind and body. Wow, this is a really cool view from inside here. Can you see this? Look at that. Like literally, like this angle right here. So cool. I've done a temple stay before, and I actually did it near, actually on the back end of Gyeongbokgung Palace. This is not too far from where I live, so I really appreciate coming here because it's so quiet, and it's crazy because this is in a really metropolitan hub of Seoul. There's a lot of money here in this particular neighbourhood, but this place is just such a beautiful oasis in all of that crazy, you know, the large wide roads, and just a lot of commercial stuff here. Right now there's the lotus flowers that are here, and I'm meeting Yasir here shortly, so we want to see if there is a little procession performed by the monks today, this afternoon, which I'm hoping is actually starting soon. We were introduced to these particular objects right here, and so you have a drum here. You also have a bell, which has a strategically placed log, which you bring back, and then you release it to hit the bell. And also there's like a, I can't remember if it's a fish or a dragon, but and I think that it was made of some kind of metal, and if I recall correctly, you hit it with a particular instrument. But they all have symbology, and I don't remember what the symbology actually is, but it was very, very cool actually doing that together. We did it in a group. We did 108 prostrations. The prostrations are literally bowing. For every prostration that you did, you had to apologize for one of the 108 sins. And it was very interesting because a lot of those sins, you know, I've actually done. It's stuff like thinking thoughts of jealousy. They've pretty much covered in the 108 prostrations pretty much every sin you can possibly imagine. It's incredible. And we actually sat in a room and we made, it's like the Catholic rosary, but or the equivalent of. And so what you do is you have these special beads that are made of a particular type of wood from a specific tree, and you thread these beads together. There's a huge nest of ants right here. Yes, here. Look. Lots and lots of ants. I've come here before in the evening, and it is stunning because the lanterns are all lit up. Absolutely gorgeous. Completely different situation in the daytime. What do you think of this place compared to other temples?
Yeah, this place is quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and very cloudy also. According to other temples, the one which I visited is a little bit like, here are not too many people. Here I see like a lot of foreigner people come here visit to see the temple.
Quite a few tourists.
Yeah, foreign tourists. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the thing is that like there is quite small here. Quite small here beside this temple, so that's why people came here and to see this temple.
Yeah.
And also I think this is today is Saturday, so probably this weekend, so that's why people came here to do the prayer or to see the temple, something like that. So.
Yeah. It was about 50,000 won for 1 night, 2 days kind of thing, and it also included Buddhist food, which was completely vegetarian and quite plain actually, and also a discussion with a lady monk, which was really cool, and we enjoyed a tea ceremony as well with her. And it's interesting because she singled me out afterwards, and she was, you know, she came up to the place that I was actually sleeping at, and she wanted to have a specific discussion with me. I don't know if she specifically wanted to recruit me into Buddhism, but it was interesting because she came and she talked to me for about half an hour afterwards or something, and she was telling me about essentially how, I think she was a psychologist or something like that, and she and then she ended up changing her career completely and got into Buddhism. So it's interesting that a lot of Buddhists are actually really highly skilled. They're, you know, professionals that have come out of, you know, this industrial world and that have just completely done a 360 and decided that they just, you know, they want to have a completely different lifestyle, which is super cool. We're now at Bongeunsa station. Do you want to go to the COEX?